Kia ora koutou, ko Angela Caves toka wingoa, no mai haere mai. Welcome to the Business Growth and Support Virtual Conference for the top of the South Island and West Coast regions. I'm the Digital Events Manager with Digital Boost, and it's my pleasure to be hosting you over the next few days. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to join us. It's wonderful to have you all here. We've got 3 afternoons full of sessions for you all, so we're going to be sharing the breadth of support that's available to the business community in the top of the South and West Coast regions. I'd now like to invite Joey from Connected, who is our collaborating organisation, to open our conference in karakia. Thanks, Joey.
Kia ora, Angela. Whakataka te hau ki te uru, whakataka te hau ki te tonga, kia mā kina kina ki utu, kia mā taratara ke tai. E hiaki ana te atakura, he teo, he hoka, he hauhu, ti hei, mauri ora.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for doing that, Joy. It's just a real pleasure to have our conference opened in such a special way. Our opening session we will jump into shortly, which is with the team at Connected. So we're going to be hearing all about what Connected does to support the business community. Later this afternoon, we'll also be joined by the networkers, Amotai, NZTE and MSD. For those of you joining us on the webinar, please feel free to add any questions or comments into the chat or use the Q&A function available. We'll address any questions towards the end of Joy's presentation. So without further ado, let's get into our first session. Hey, Joey.
Kia ora.
Thank you.
Is that all fine there, Angela?
Yep, looking good, Joey.
Kia ora. Tēnei te mihi kia koutou e te manuhiri tuorangi. Nau mai, piki mai, kaki mai. Ko te tūmanako ka whai hua tēnei hui hui ngā o tātou. I greet all of our distinguished guests, welcome you all, and hope that this gathering together is a fruitful one. Ka nui te mihi kia koutou, ko maunga tapu te maunga, ko mai tahi te awa, ko tai nui te waka, ko Ngāti toa te rangatira te iwi, ko Ngāti kuata te hapu, ko whakatū tuku marae, no whakatū a hau, ko Joey tuku ingoa. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou. Kia ora. So welcome to this Connected presentation today. Why was Connected created? Launched in August 2020, Connected is an all-of-government service that aims to make it easier for New Zealanders to find government support for employment, education, training, or business support. This includes initiatives set up in response to COVID-19, as well as a vast range of existing support and advice available to people looking for work, business support, to study or train. Connected is a one-stop shop to help New Zealanders find advice and support they need, including businesses, people looking for help to find a job or who may be worried about keeping the one they have, and those looking for study or training advice and opportunities. Connected also provides support and information for apprentices, careers advice, and finding support. Finding staff, beg your pardon. Connected is an all-of-government service. So what does an all-of-government approach mean, and what does this look like? The Connected service makes it easier for New Zealanders to find government support for employment, education, training, and business support. It is a joint initiative involving many government agencies and coordinated by Ministry of Social Development. Where we started. Initially, there were 18 government agencies for us to understand and learn about what each of them had to offer. In this example, you can see listed some of those 18 agencies. What that means is we have to peel back the layers. For example, the Ministry of Education is a contact. We've made that, we've built that relationship. But within the Ministry of Education, we have the career advisors within schools. So we connect with the career advisors to support them in their mahi and school leavers. Tertiary Education is another agency that we work with 11 ITOs and 15 polytechnics nationwide. Under the vocational, educational and changes with Te Pūkenga, our job is to understand what is happening in this space to support anyone looking at study or training. The employment liaison role is to engage with regional agency reps to understand their employment, education, training and business support products and services, and plan how these products and services might be promoted through our connected channels. What is Connected? Connected is a platform for people to leverage off. And here are the ways that these people can connect with us. Connected has a website, a free phone service, and a face-to-face service. Our website, connected.govt.nz, links people to more than 150 employment, education, and training services and business support offered by government agencies at a national level. The website is regularly updated and new features and new types of support as well are available. In March 2021, the regional pages within the website were launched. The aim was to make it easier for someone seeking support locally to find out what is happening in their region. We invite agencies and stakeholders to utilise the regional pages within our connected website to promote their products and services. After this presentation, I will go through the connected platform and website. The call centre operates 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and anyone can call that free phone to find out about the employment, education, training and business support available through government agencies. We have 35 physical locations across the Motu hosted within MSD offices. Connected and employment liaison advisors provide expert referrals to services, but we don't provide any of these services ourselves. Anyone who wants to find a job, get careers information, hear about what training is available or what business support is available can drop in. It is not MSD's employment service, but MSD is just one of many agencies we refer people to. One of our largest and most fundamental partners is MSD. MSD have employment teams on the front line working with clients facing barriers to employment and even still facing impacts from COVID-19. So it's a great fit for MSD to host the connected service and employment liaison advisors as an all of government resource. We are here to serve all New Zealanders looking for support in business, education, employment and training. We have 3 employment liaison advisors across our region, James Ryan based in Blenheim, and Ginty on the coast, and myself covering Nelson Tasman. We are the connectors within our communities, utilising the tools in our kitty, knowledge and experience within the employment, education and training space, and work to collaborate with the various stakeholders and partners to ensure individuals and target audiences can access the information and services available to them. The overarching aim of the Employment Liaison Advisor role is to ensure Connected becomes the most well-known and useful service for accessing support for business, for employment, for education or training. Where to from here? Employment Liaison Advisors work as conduits helping people navigate into employment, education, training and business support services. Our job is to connect to agencies, stakeholders, partners, and businesses in our local communities to understand how we can support their mahi and collaborate to support their clients. We want all business who are looking for education, employment or training and business support to use Connected, either online, over the phone or in person. Our service is to direct people to our platform to help them find their next step for support. Some of the ways we'll do this is via our website, our contact centres, Additionally, we will have events and be involved with events with our stakeholders, such as coordinating expos, and our relationship with you directly. And you can all support Connected by sharing information about our platform and utilising it as a resource for yourself. We aim to stay connected and up to date with government agencies, their products, services, and who these are available to. Connected helps New Zealanders connect to employment, education, training, and business support, options, and opportunities. Connected offers a starting point for many towards a stronger future. Connected makes it easy to access information in one place. By connecting New Zealanders, we empower them to make changes and drive forward. So Connected is around supporting mahi and training. This is the homepage. And just to give you a look at, there are 4 main tiles, and each of these tiles will link you through to information. So for example, the work, study, training, business, and support in your region. So just to give you a very quick overview of work, you can find information here, some more tiles, and you can click on those and that will take you through to a page that will give you some more specific information and also show you the government agency that is there to support in that space. So it's just a matter of going through, and then it will give you links to their website as well. Head back to the home page. Study and training. So business is here. I'm going to click on this one. So this is where you can learn more about financial options, initiatives available to support your business and staff. And again, gives you a few options here of information that we have available. So if I start with the guidance for businesses, this gives you 3 options: getting started, running your business, and closing your business. So for those of you who are looking at getting started, this will list through 11 types of support that are available. And then it runs through and gives you a little bit more information about who is offering that support. And another link that takes you directly to their website. Okay. On the homepage, you also have some featured news, which could gets updated and could be relevant if you were looking at something like flexi wage, funding available through MSD. And when we talk about regional pages, you wanting to find out what's happening in your region, you can click on support in your region. This will give you the map, and it breaks down all of the regions that have a connected service, connected space. So for us, we've got our 3 areas: Marlborough, Nelson, Tasman, and the West Coast. We click on Nelson, takes you through, and the first thing it will show you, so here's your page. On this page, we're going to have connected events. So you can see there that we've listed the business growth and support virtual conferences that are running over the next 3 days. Gives you the option, find all of the information and the option to register or find out more information by linking through to Digital Boost. Also, we have lists jobs for you. So this is where people can find out about roles across the area. So if they were looking at roles in Nelson, Tasman, they can link into other parts of New Zealand as well. So a great place if you have vacancies, which you would like us to list, we can list them on here. Study and training gives you some options of certificates that you can get, options of studying at NIMIT, Te Pukenga. Also, what other support is out there through other agencies like Literacy Aotearoa. Jumping into business support. This will give you some information about some of the free webinars that Inland Revenue host. We've also listed some of the webinars and seminars that are being run, hosted by Chamber of Commerce. There's a few different ones there. So these get updated regularly. And then it gives you where we're located. So hopefully that would be really easy for everyone to navigate. I definitely encourage you to have a look. And if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to jump on the phone and give any of the employment liaison advisors near you a call. Kia ora.
Brilliant, thank you, Joey. Well, we have had some questions come through. Let me just collate them for you and fire them at you if you don't mind.
No, that's fine.
Perfect. So the first question we've got is there a cost involved with using connected support? So I think probably potentially the website coming to you, or if we get advice for you, is there some kind of cost involved with that?
Sure. No, we're an absolutely free service and open to all New Zealanders. So as I've said in my presentation, whether it's someone looking at leaving school and not sure on their pathway and needing some career advice, or whether it's someone working or looking for work, or businesses, we can help with connecting you to agencies that can support you with whatever your need is. So an absolutely free service. And if you're wanting to list on the website, that's also free.
Yeah, that actually was one of the questions, was if I do have something that I'd like listed in the regional section, yes. How would I go about that? Is there a special criteria? Do you just list anything and everything?
No, we have, so for if it's job vacancies, depending on, so one of the roles that I had or industries that I was listing was around hospitality. And so we can do something that's quite generic that just really sort of covers a lot of roles within the industry and just use me as a contact. So definitely come through. We have a little bit of criteria just about how we advertise it, but we can work through all that. So open to having a chat really, and trying to get as much information and as much traffic on there as possible. You know, the more information we have, it's a free service for employers. So, you know, link with us and let us list your vacancies. Let us help you.
Awesome. Speaking of industries in your region, is there any kind of industries at the moment that you guys are focusing on that you're supporting over other industries that kind of are needing that extra support, or is it just across the board at the moment?
I think it is across the board. I think that everyone is probably sitting there and feeling the same, that there's, you know, there is a labour shortage across all industries and across all of them or two. So, you know, we work closely with MSD, who obviously have their employment team, filling, you know, vacancies. We are there to work with people, job seekers and employers, and trying to match and fit, get a good fit for employers. So no, we are open and, you know, there to support everybody.
Awesome. And then we've got a question around funding. So does Connected provide funding specifically to businesses?
No, we don't, but we help link you to other agencies. So, for example, Ministry of Social Development have funding available for people who are looking at self-employment. They have funding for employers looking at taking on either apprenticeships or apprentices, or staff. They have subsidies that can help you there. So what we are is that conduit to linking you to who has that funding or support. Business trusts can help with lots of support around mentoring, coaching, linking you to specific people to help you in areas to upskill or gain skills to help you be successful in your business. And what we're there to do is to really help navigate that and break down barriers.
Brilliant. Thanks for that, Joey.
You're welcome.
And I guess that kind of takes me on, so that kind of wraps up our questions and Connected's presentation. However, in saying that, I do want you all to be aware that, like Joey said, Connected really is that conduit of support. So if you don't know where to go, don't know where to start, please contact one of the employment liaison advisors, and they'll at least be able to understand a little bit about where you're at, and then point you in the right direction, or help you help facilitate some of those connections into the business community in your regions, which hopefully, if you're sticking with us for the next couple of days, few afternoons, you'll hear from the majority of those local regional support agencies as well. So on the screen there, feel free to copy down any of this information, or it is also on the Connected website. You will be able to contact Anne in the West Coast, Joey in the Nelson Tasman region, and James in Marlborough. Digital Boost is here to support this conference. We are here to support small business of New Zealand. We've got an educational platform to help you on that digital transformation journey. So the platform includes a bunch of how-to videos, workshops that you're able to attend if you're a Digital Boost user. Those workshops really take you in depth on how to complete a task within your digital transformation. And we've recently this year launched a new tool called Checkable. So if you do have an online presence and you want to take stock of your online presence and see where it's at and what can be improved, jump on and use Checkable. It's a free tool to use for you. We also have an award-winning customer support team. So if you see a video and you think, I need to implement this digital transformation piece into my business, but you need an extra helping hand to do that, our customer support team will be there 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday to Friday to help you with any of your needs there. That does bring our first session to a close. So thank you so much for joining us. And thank you, Joey, for sharing all about Connected. It's wonderful to hear that there is that kind of one-stop shop there to support business community if they need access to, products and services that are going to help them grow. Up next at 1 o'clock, we have a session with the networkers, and they're going to be sharing with us information around local networking groups. Then at 2 o'clock, we've got Amotai going to be joining us to talk about our support with Māori and Pacifica businesses. So if you do want to sign up for those sessions, please head over to either Connected or the newsletter, or perhaps the way that you heard about this, you'll be able to find information on Facebook, LinkedIn, around the next sessions that are available as well. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. We do hope to see you in future sessions. I was going to wrap up, but it looks like we may have just had a question come through. Let me just double check. Yes, so we've got a question that's come through that says, is this for businesses in Auckland?
Yes, so we're across the motu, so across New Zealand. If you jump onto the website, you can link into your region, and so we have a few employment liaison advisors in Auckland, so you'll be able to link directly with your closest centre up there.
Thanks for that, Joey. Yes, so jump onto Connected in your region. You'll find all the information there. Some of the sessions that we've got throughout this conference over the next 3 days are specifically going to be for those who have businesses in the West Coast, Nelson, Tasman and Marlborough regions, because we'll be hearing from those local agencies. We also are being joined by government agencies, which are going to be talking probably from a more of a national perspective with a lens of the region as well. So those sessions, anybody who is looking at going into business or has a business in New Zealand is welcome to attend any of those sessions. Okay.
Awesome.
I think that's kind of everything from me. Anything else from you, Joey? happy to
No,
wrap it up
thank you
there.
all. Yep, that's great.
Thanks so
Thank
much,
you.
everybody. Wonderful. And we will see you in future sessions over the next couple of days. Have a wonderful afternoon.